Hello, and welcome to Life of a Boss, the podcast, hosted by entrepreneur, public speaker, and mentor, Jason Hardin. This podcast is all about helping audiences create and reach their own definition of success through positive thinking, perseverance, and personal development. Having survived extreme obstacles from an early age, such as cancer, poverty, abuse, family dysfunction, and even homelessness, Jason has learned how to master the art of resilience and defy all odds to become the boss he is today. So, get ready for some serious game and remember to keep an open mind. Now, without further delay, here is your host, Jason Hardin.
Hello, and thank you, and welcome back to another wonderful episode of Life of a Boss, the podcast. And I am Jason Hardin, and I'm excited to be here. And the reason why I'm excited, because I'm telling my story. And that's what this episode is about. It's about telling your story. And if you don't know how that relates to personal development and success, I'm about to tell you. See, once you own your story, you own all the experiences that you've been through, good, bad, negative, in between, whatever. It's like you get rid of all those insecurities and confidence issues, because if you don't own your story owns you. If you don't own the things you went through and learn from them and take the lessons from them, then they're going to own you, and they're going to own you forever. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want anybody to be a prisoner of the circumstances they've been through, especially if they're not still going through it. Especially if it happened in the past. A lot of people are still living in the past to a degree where it hinders their progress. And to really be great and to really be a boss, you gotta own everything you've been through. Can't nothing have nothing on you, basically. You know, and you don't want life, you don't want your past, you don't want other people to have nothing on you. Because whatever they could say about you, be like, yep, or nope. You know what I'm saying? You can own what you've been through. And that's really what it's about, because not having confidence and being insecure, you really can't be successful that way. You really can't make a whole lot of difference being non-confident, being insecure, and being a victim of the things you've been through. So own your story. Own your story. And you know why? Besides confidence and insecure issues, why you should own your story? Because most of the times, probably pretty much all the time, your story is worth something to somebody else. I mean, literally, people pay millions for people's stories. You know, life stories, all the same, based on true events. That's somebody's story, and somebody paid millions for that. That's what your story is worth to somebody. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you've been through, whatever challenges you faced, if you're here today, that means you overcame them. How did you overcome them? Tell somebody, share your story. Yeah, I used to be poor. Yeah, man, I used to be on drugs. Yeah, man, I used to be this. Man, I used to be that. But man, look at me now. You are a success. You don't have to do nothing super spectacular. You don't have to save 100 lives on an airplane. You don't have to, you don't have to do these. I guess people have these misconceptions of what heroes are. You know what I'm saying? You can be like there's this new saying, not all heroes wear capes. I'm going to tell you, damn near none of them do. You know what I'm saying? The people the grocery store man, you know what I'm saying? The post office guy, the mechanic down the street, all of these guys can be heroes, and they probably are in their own way, and to the people that they love and to the people that love them. And that's why you want to own your story, because you want to help somebody with that story. There's so many things I've been through, and they all used to just tear me down, and they used to just make me feel so insecure and so unconfident and so ashamed and unproud of where I was from. And then when I started talking about this stuff and speaking on it publicly and writing articles about the stuff I've been through and overcame, man, it was such a relief. Like a weight has been lifted, like I was freed from a prison that I created myself. You know what I'm saying? Because of the circumstances I've been through. And I don't want anybody to live like that, because that's not going to make you successful. So there's a couple of things I want you to do. If you want to learn how to tell your story and you really want to profit or help somebody from your story, here's a couple of things you can do. Write a blog. Write an article. Blogs are just basically a series of articles, man. Tell these stories. All these little incidences that you've been through and you overcame something, or just an experience that somebody can learn or become inspired by. Tell those stories. A podcast. You know what I'm saying? A video blog. Journaling. You know what I'm saying? When you're journaling at the end of a month, a year, a few years, these journal entries, especially if they're digital, you can just cut and paste and put into a book. An ebook, a course, a class. There's so many ways to tell your story. It's just not crying to somebody. No, there's ways you can package your story up and really make a big difference with it. And I want you to try that. Anyway, that's my time today. Life of a Boss, man. I love y'all. Stay productive. And remember, success is a lifestyle. Peace.
Did anything stand out to you in today's show? If so, let us know. Your questions, comments, and concerns are important to Jason, as he is determined to always deliver to you only the most impactful information and content. Until next time, please subscribe, like, comment, share, and leave a review whenever possible. You may visit lifeofaboss.net for more episodes and great resources to help you become the absolute boss that you were meant to be. You can also follow Jason on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at Hardin. Thank you. And to never forget that success is a lifestyle.